In the heart of the city, where money flows faster than water and secrets are buried deeper than graves, there was a name everyone feared: the Moretti family, led by Don Antonio Moretti, a man who built his empire from nothing. No mercy, no weakness, just control. His men, always dressed the same: black suits, black ties, not just fashion, it was a symbol: respect and death. At his right hand stood Marco De Luca, trusted, loyal, dangerous. Marco wasn't just a soldier, he was family. Raised under Antonio's wing, ate at his table, protected his blood. If Antonio was the king, Marco was the sword. But every sword can turn. Power creates enemies, but power inside the family, that creates something worse: jealousy. There was another man watching everything: Luca Romano. Calm, quiet, calculating. Luca didn't fight for attention. He waited. While Marco handled the violence, Luca handled the business: money, deals, connections. But deep inside, he believed something. I built this empire too. Why does Marco get the trust? One night, after a meeting filled with tension, Luca made his first move. Not with a gun, but with a whisper, in a dark restaurant, far from the family's territory. Luca sat across from men you don't sit with, unless you're ready to cross a line you can never come back from. Rival family, enemies. They offered him something dangerous: power, control, and one condition: bring us Marco, and the Don falls next. Luca didn't hesitate. That's the thing about betrayal. It doesn't always come from anger. Sometimes it comes from ambition. Marco got a call that night. Urgent meeting, warehouse by the docks. Nothing unusual. He had done this 100 times before, but something felt off. The air, the silence, even the shadows looked like they were hiding something. Still, he stepped out of the car. Black suit, black tie, gun ready. Inside the warehouse, it was too quiet. Then, lights flicked on, guns everywhere, surrounded, and standing right there. Luca. Marco didn't panic. He just looked at Luca, confused, hurt. "You?" he said quietly. Luca stepped forward, calm as ever. It was never personal. That's the biggest lie in betrayal. It's always personal. Marco laughed. Not because it was funny, but because he understood. "You wanted my place." Luca didn't deny it. Instead, he nodded. "You were in the way." Silence, heavy, dangerous. Marco looked around, then back at Luca. "You think they'll respect you after this?" Luca smiled. "I don't need respect. I need power." Just when it looked like it was over, gunshots, but not at Marco. Chaos, men dropping, screaming, confusion. Then, Moretti soldiers flooded the warehouse. Antonio knew. He always knew. Luca's face changed for the first time. Fear, real fear. Marco stepped forward slowly. "You should have finished the job." Before bang, Marco pulled the trigger. Luca dropped, and just like that, the betrayal ended. But the damage, that stays forever. In the Mafia world, trust is currency. And betrayal, that's the most expensive mistake you can make. Because once you wear the black suit, there's only two ways out: loyalty or death.